What up guys, XTREME. So I'm back with another top 10 video. In this one, instead of using legendary bladers to fit in my top 10 bladers list, how about this? The top 10 non-legendary bladers in the metal series. Enjoy. Hold up. Number 10! The twin jewels themselves, Sophie and Wales. These guys' defense is off the charts. I mean, well, together. I don't know how they are separate, but I'm pretty sure they're the strongest. Like when they're both on the in a tag team battle, basically. Like Wales and Sophie were, defending Julian and his Gravity Perseus from Gang Galaxy. Dude, with these two in front of Perseus, they couldn't even lay a hand on him. They couldn't even lay a little tiny tip of Unicorno's horn. It was crazy. And their special move, combined, dude, that stuff, it will just annihilate anything. Even use Flame Libra, whose special move is probably one of the best ever, got just washed away. Literally, there was water everywhere. I mean, dang. So yeah, that's why I have them on here. I think they're great on their together, but on their own, I don't know. I guess that would be okay, but whatever. Number 9, Sora. Now I know what you're thinking. Yo, how's this guy on the list? He's been in barely 2 episodes. Well, from those 2 episodes or so, I've seen glimpses of greatness. That special move he did in that, I don't know what it was called. It wasn't really a battle. It was like a race course or something like that. But when he used a special move, it was one of the most powerful things I've ever seen. I think Sora has a lot of potential, and I think he's pretty young, and I think he's going to grow to be a pretty strong blader. Really, from the losses in the show, it was mostly due to inexperience. He was trying to do a special move that he couldn't, and the other one he had trouble mastering his own special move, and then in the other loss, the other person was cheating. So those don't really count in my eyes. So I think Sora is a great blader, and top 10. Number 8, you. Now I know he doesn't have the best record in the world, but I still think he's a great blader and really underrated. I mean, they completely screwed him over in the Metal Master Series, let's be honest. In Metal Fusion, his special move was unstoppable. Even the great and powerful Jenga, even his special move couldn't break through it. Yeah, that's right. Jenga's special move, main character one, couldn't break through Yu's special move. Puny little you. I mean, come on, man. Come on. And he's also really smart. He has, well, I mean, not in math or anything, but if it comes to Beyblade, he's pretty intelligent. He finds ways to win. Against Alexi, he made holes in the stadium, and that gave him the win. So I think he's very underrated. People they hate on you for no good reason, man. And to answer your question why I put him ahead of Sophie Wales and Sora is because he's young. He has a lot of room to improve, and I think, when he's a lot older, I think he's going to be an unstoppable blader. One of the best stamina type bladers of all time. Kabam. Number 7, Reiji, one of my personal favorites. My god, what a character. The reason I have him kind of low on the list is because, well, I mean, he's faced good bladers, it's not elite bladers. I don't know how he would favor against people like Hyoya or Tsubasa or someone like that. So really the only people he's faced, well, let's see, Hyoma's not really that good. Kenta, in my opinion, I think Kenta's underrated. But he's not, I don't know. That's debatable. I mean, he's on the list, so, yeah. I'll give him credit for that one. But, against Jenga, well, even though I don't think Jenga is very powerful, Pegasus is pretty powerful, and against Pegasus, he lost, but he made it a pretty close match, and I thought the explanation for why he lost was so stupid. Just, if you watch the episode, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like the mirror thing. It was dumb. But yeah, I still think Reiji is a very strong blader. I love his strategy. I think his strategy is very great about, scaring the opponent and making them feel weak and stuff. Yeah, I love it. Love it so much. Number 6. Nile. Now I have one question for you. How the muffins did Nile not get into the tournament? He did get in with the African team, but how did he not get in with his country? It makes no sense to me. Did he not try? Did he not like the team? Or did he just not get enough points in time? I don't know, but this guy's got some major skills. Just wow, his special move is bam. It's oh god, it got me so mad when Masamune that unicorn was going in for the kill, just like he did with Flame Libra, but then snap, and my dreams just got crushed. Other than that, pretty good. Definitely has a Beyblade that's unpredictable with that fusion wheel, and Nile's legit. Number 5. Julian. Oh, Julian. Poor, sad, lonely Julian. I'm not the biggest fan of him, but I'm not gonna lie, he's one muffins of a blader. Just wow, with his Perseus in that exhibition match with Gang Galaxy, dude, he used Perseus' sword, he sliced Pegasus in half, and kaboom, Pegasus is dead, and Unicorn was drowning, and then Jinga and Masamune lose, and Julian's team wins. That, I guess you could call it a practice match in a way, but that was pretty incredible. He's lost some matches against top tier bladers, but he does win a lot. He does have a winning record. And being able to switch directions from left rotation to right rotation, that's huge in Beyblade. Left rotation it's crazy in the anime. It's also crazy in real life too. So that's definitely an upgrade. Number 4. Cheyenne, just a completely underrated blader. I don't think anyone really talks about him being, up there with the best. I think he's a great blader. He's scary good, man. He's faced some pretty tough opponents and gave them quite a fight. He's basically won all of his matches except for, pretty sure against Jenga. Yeah, I think that's the only one. And I think that was really stupid because he really dominated that match. 99.9% of the time, he was just he was totally blocking Jenga's attacks, and all of a sudden, Jenga found his way and just beat him just out of nowhere. It was stupid. He's not the leader of the China team for nothing. I can tell you that much. Number 3. Tsubasa. Really, you can't go wrong with Tsubasa, Cheyenne, or Julian. But I think Tsubasa has a slight edge, mostly because of the dark power, and he uses his senses very well in battle, and he plays things pretty cool. He doesn't panic, basically, at all. Well, he did kind of panic in Metal Masters, but then again, he didn't have full control of the dark power, and right now he doesn't really use it, but I think if he really wanted to, he could control it and make it more powerful. Number 2. Damian. This guy is he's scary. Think about this. Have you ever seen a blader besides Ryuga who's beaten multiple bladers in 2 different battles? He beat Tsubasa, he beat you at the same time, and they're no pushovers, they're great bladers. And also there was Julian and Sophie Wales. They're all on this list, and he beat them, not just one at a time, but all at the same time. Well, Julian and his team on one, and then you and Tsubasa on the other, but it was crazy, and that I think that's what puts him on the list. Now, people say like, oh, he's a cheater, he used the arrangement system to make him stronger. Well, you have to remember, like, not anyone can do the arrangement system and be successful. It takes, like, a certain type of person to do it. Like, if you don't match with the system, you could get messed up and stuff. So, Damian is special. So, don't take anything away from that. You know, he is a special blader. One thing I didn't understand, though, like, how did Jingo beat him, like, one-on-one, when Damian can beat, like, bladers all at once? It didn't make any sense to me. And Kiyoya, I don't know. I mean, I guess Kiyoya is on the same level as Jinga in my opinion, so I'll let that one slide. But yeah, Damian's just, wow. Just three-headed dog. And this is it. The #1 non-legendary blader ever of all time. Bam! Masamune. Yeah, you heard me. Masamune Kidoya is the #1 non-legendary blader in the entire world. Now I know what you're thinking.
Oh, yeah, Masamune, he fought against everybody. How's he #1? He's a nerd.
Let me tell you something. Those losses in the tournament, phony. Dumb. Not fair. I mean, the losses, let's see, the first loss was against Nile, and I'll give Nile credit. He outperformed Masamune. I think Masamune was just too cocky with this approach. Then he also lost to, who else? Let's say Klaus. And even though Julian said himself, like, the one blader who wants this win the most, the one that's most determined, is going to win this battle. And I'm pretty sure Masamune is like one of the most determined bladers of all time, and he still lost. There's no way Klaus wanted it more. There's no way. He won because he was stronger, and that was stupid. I guess Blader Spirit just hates Masamune, you know? And the one against Selen, you know, he kind of got tricked, even though he was pretty unaware in that battle. I'll give him. Yeah, that was pretty bad. And then against the one against Zio, I mean, Zio did say to Masamune, like, if he lost the match, then Toby would die, his best friend. Of course Masamune's not going to win that match. He was like out of focus. He couldn't concentrate. He didn't want to win, because if he did win, his friend would die. Just remember that, man. Like, seriously. Yeah, then even though when he wins, like against, you know, Jenga, people gave him no credit at all. They just say that Jenga didn't have full control of Pegasus and blah blah blah. Well, I mean, Jenga was having no problem beating Masamune before. What was the difference that time? The match where Masamune won, the reason he won was because he memorized, you know, Pegasus's movement. He studied, he trained, and that's why he won. Because he was determined. And people just, they're too blind. They're full of hatred. They don't love Masamune, they hate him. I don't know why. He's one of the best characters in the show. But seriously, though, give him credit. And dude, this dude can compete with legendary bladers. He competed against King, against Chris, against other people. I can't remember their names, but he can compete with legendary bladers, and those guys are OP as muffins. Just ask Kenta, he'll tell you. So yeah, that's why I have Masamune as #1. Now it's probably gonna cause a lot of controversy. You guys will be like, no, Masamune's not #1. He's a nerd. He's a loser. Even though he is a world champion. Just saying. People were commenting on my top 10 bladers of all time list, saying I was really surprised Masamune wasn't #1. Well, turns out Masamune was #1 after all.
Konnichiwa. Honey.